Hi and welcome to episode 28 of Bitches of Horror.
Yes, and this week we had the indie special planned, but we accidentally picked 3 random movies that were directed by female directors.
Woo!
So
another female indie horror special.
Yes. And you can't get enough of those, really.
No.
I mean, it's really fun to see that there are a lot of women making horror these days.
Pushing horror forward.
Yes. So our first movie?
Model Hunger.
Yes, by Debbie Rochon.
Known from trauma movies.
And this movie is about an older woman who used to be a model, but she kind of got kicked out because she wasn't as young or as, slim as she should have been. And she goes a bit crazy and takes it out on some people. And this crazy lady is played by Lynn Lowry, who you'd probably recognize from other movies. She's been in a lot. And
she will be in a lot.
Checked her IMDb page. She had like 20 movies upcoming, post-production or... Not post-production, pre-production. Post-production.
Cool.
And just a lot coming up in 2016, 2017. So look forward to seeing a lot of her.
Yeah, we'll definitely review more of her movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was crazy.
She was the best thing in this movie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She was really good. That was like the high point of this movie.
Like each scene with her, I'm like, yes, what am I going to see now?
And it's like, I don't want to be like this because you sound so young. You're like, oh, well, elderly people are usually so calm and they can't do weird, nasty stuff, But that's a lie. It is a big fat lie because of course they can. And I'm probably going to be the same way when I'm...
You're going to be even crazier.
Yeah, I know, right? So it was... At the same time, it's interesting seeing older people actually be batshit insane crazy, and especially an older woman, because she was mad, man.
Yeah, she was special. Or kind of special.
Yeah. And she had this TV show that she was watching that was about how women shouldn't have to be skinny and they should eat and they should be chunky and they should, But it was really weird because it was
so weird.
It was a man with balloons as boobs, and he'd just stand there in his wig and dance, and I don't really know what that was about. And then the woman who was the hostess of the show was she was a woman, but she was still dressed as if she were a man, dressing as a woman, with a really fake wig, and I'm not really sure what that was about, but it was interesting to say the least.
Just to show tackiness, I guess.
Yeah. And this kind of reminded me of Excess Flesh. Not... Yeah? I mean, they're very different.
Yeah.
But they're about the same thing.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah,
I think... themes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is going to be a theme that's going to be pretty popular because... I know, girls, we have this certain thing about having to be skinny and fit and whatnot, and it's hard sometimes for some people. So it is a horror in its own sense, and I think it's a big question nowadays that people take in consideration, and I think it's going to be a big theme in body horror, but it's actual body horror.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it, but it's not things growing out of you. It's more
how you feel.
How you feel,
your own body.
yeah, mental body horror. They also had some really, really nasty scenes in this. It was pretty clean.
Towards the end.
Yeah, pretty clean. And then, all of a sudden, it's BAM! You're just ugh! And that was
nice.
That was nice, I have to say.
Also, the lighting was amazing in some scenes. The purple and the red. Very nice.
The only thing that got me, I didn't really like about this movie was some of the acting was pretty bad. And the music choice in this movie was really weird, I thought.
Yeah, at some points I was also what?
Yeah. I don't know what it was, but I just I didn't really enjoy the music, unfortunately. But yeah, Lynn Lowry, and I can't remember what her name is now, but the girl with the black hair, who was married and she had her mental issues. She was really beautiful, and I liked her and that relationship, because she was like this hot girl with nice hair, and her husband was like, I wasn't really sure if it was her husband or if it was her dad when I first saw him. But it was I liked seeing a relationship between two people that were very different. Because usually in movies it's like, he's hot, she's hot, and they get together. Yeah. And this was like a very average man. And this girl, then, I thought she was hot. She was really hot. And then they were married. And I thought that was nice. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I liked it. It was sweet. Yeah. I don't know what that's about, but I like that kind of thing.
Yeah, so grading?
6 out of 10.
I could give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Did I say 6? I think I put a 6. I can't remember. 6 or 7, but I 6, yeah.
Yeah, definitely worth watching.
Yeah, it was good. I think I did 7. I think I put 7. I'm sorry.
Okay.
7. 7 out of 10.
Nice. Okay, moving on to Lilith's Awakening.
Yes, and Lilith's Awakening. This movie is not for everyone.
No. And
I'm not talking in like a gruesome, gory way. We're talking in more like an art way.
Very artsy.
Is
like
this
very? If you can't stand anything artsy or be too pretentious, then you won't like this movie.
And that's what had me. This was a hard movie for me. It took me like 3 goes to actually like fully watch this movie. This movie was very slow paced.
Yeah.
It's a, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful movie. It's just magnificent to look at.
Like you wanted to like it.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to.
Exactly. Like I really wanted to like it, but I'm like, I'm really not this deep and I'm really not this artsy. Like I can't pretend to be pretentious because I'm not. I just don't give a shit. But I appreciate this type of movie and I respect it a lot. And the one thing that I really liked about it was all the Nosferatu, like shadowy scenes, and it really gave me a Nosferatu vibe. And I do like Nosferatu, even that's like a
Nosferatu
it's an artsy movie, but
Max Schreck is awesome.
But it had a lot of inspiration from Nosferatu. They even wrote that in the text, but but we might.
I kind of enjoyed this. I think more than she did. I don't know. I liked it that it was slow sometimes because like it fitted the beautifulness of
course,
the film.
Yeah.
But sometimes it was just too much. But I still enjoyed it.
I didn't say I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, but would you want to watch it again?
No.
No, then...
I'd like to watch, like, certain parts. Like,
oh, okay.
If this movie was shortened down, I think I'd enjoy it more. There are a lot of scenes where it's just like, okay, get on with it, let's move on. But that's me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit hyper. I just want action.
And this was also action. Black and white.
Yes.
Yeah.
And by Monica Deems.
Yeah.
Deems. I'm sorry, my pronunciation of names is terrible. But also, this is it's Dracula basically. This movie, and now like modern day. Yeah,
but very slow paced and kind of really long build up. But
and all the characters are named after like the Dracula characters. Lucy, and there's Abe. That's Van Helsing, and then there's what's his face. What's his name? Lucy's...
Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
I don't even remember.
That's bad.
It's always the same.
The guy plays Keanu Reeves in the
yeah, I know. The name gone.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's characters from Dracula. Terrible memory. But... And it's a nice story. But yeah, like I said, it's a... very hard for certain types of people to watch this type of movie. I'm not saying it's bad, because it's definitely not a bad movie.
Just not for everyone.
Exactly.
But if you can appreciate the calmness and the stillness and the artsy, then you'll love this film.
It's a really cool concept, and it's beautifully done, and I love the shadows.
Definitely benefited from being black and white.
Oh, yeah, definitely, but... Yeah, some of the acting was questionable as well. I did not like the guy who she was together with.
Oh, yeah.
I did not like him. Otherwise, it was okay. For me to watch. Yeah. It's hard for me. I wanted to like it.
Yeah,
like,
I know. You wanted to.
And it has like a David Lynch vibe sometimes, and I love David Lynch, but it was just too artsy for me. It was too cultural for me, I guess. I don't know.
You cultural people.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're so, la-di-da.
Yeah, I know.
No, but so definitely, if you're into like art and masterpieces, then this is a movie that you should watch because it's very beautiful. But if you have a hard time with slow-paced artsy movies, then maybe you should stay away.
Yeah. Or just watch it because it's beautiful. So.
Yeah. Watch certain parts.
Yeah. But I'll give this a 5 out of 10.
Same, actually.
What? 5 out of 10 is okay.
Yeah, exactly. I said it was okay. I didn't say it was bad. I just said that I had a hard time enjoying it because it was very slow. But, like, for me, 5 is like... It was okay, but I wouldn't watch it again.
I would watch it again.
Maybe you should give it a 6.
Maybe in the future after I watch it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll move on to Dolly Deadly.
By Heidi Moore.
Yes, and this woman is amazing.
She truly is amazing.
Yes. And Dolly Deadly is a fantastically weird movie.
Yeah.
This is off.
I was blown away. I really was.
It's very off. And Dolly Deadly is about a little boy who loses his mom in a freak accident. And he has to stay with his grandmom and her toy boy thing guy. I don't know what he is to her, but
the kid is, man. He's bullied also.
Yes. His mom had like a really like a big obsession with dolls, and he kind of like took her obsession and made it his own. And, little boys playing with dolls is not really accepted in today's society.
So that's why he gets bullied.
Yeah. It's getting there, but especially in American society, it's definitely not okay for like boys to play with Barbie dolls or dolls in general. And I think that this is a bit of a statement as well.
It is.
Yeah. It's like gender...
You could feel it throughout the movie,
yeah,
of course.
But it wasn't like, too PC. It wasn't like, it's politically correctness in your face. But it was more like, what's wrong with... Why can't boys play with dolls?
Exactly.
If I want to play with cars, I'm going to play with cars.
Yeah.
If he wants to play with dolls, he can play with dolls.
Exactly.
But then again, we live in Sweden where this is a lot more accepted than in other countries.
Back to this movie.
Yeah. Little boy Benji. Who's his name? His name is Benji, not Little Boy Benji, but Little Boy. Yeah, he was amazing.
He's great.
He was really good, and he's so cute. Oh my god, he was so cute.
Yeah, and he really got into his character and just...
Yeah, killed it. I don't know where they found him, but he was amazing. And it was just... I don't even know how to explain it.
There was so much weirdness going on in this film, but good weirdness. Like, all the colors.
Yeah.
Amazing lighting. Like
the neon doll thing.
Argento-esque. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I love a good lighting. So.
Yeah, all the colors, and I love the trippy parts. Like Benji kind of hallucinated. He was a bit of a mentally unstable kid, but he'd like see his mom, and then he'd like talk to his dolls, and these scenes were so good. Like I could just have a full movie with that.
And just the details, and this movie was like really thought through. The script, everything.
And good not camouflage, but what do you call it? Like small scenes with Heidi.
Cameo.
Yeah, camouflage.
Good camouflage, Heidi.
Yeah, good camouflage. No, good cameos. With Heidi walking around. So, oh, there she is.
Yeah.
And I actually asked her, do you like Twin Peaks? And she was like, oh, can you tell? And I was like, yeah, I can tell, because I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan. Like, my leg is full of Twin Peaks tattoos. Mm-hmm. But I like some of the scenes, I was like, this is so Twin Peaks. I loved it. It was great. And the one, talking backwards and forwards thing, that was, Some of the scenes also were very disturbing. Like, it wasn't just like a cool, weird movie. Like, it was disturbing.
Yeah. Like,
Benji was bullied until he eventually snapped. And that's what happens, You're gonna bully someone too much, and that person's gonna snap, and you're gonna get murdered in your sleep.
So don't bully anyone, okay? Just stay safe.
Yeah. Don't bully anyone, stay safe. This is like the movies you should show to bullies. Like, you're gonna bully someone, if you get murdered, that's on you.
Exactly.
ain't no love from me. And, yeah. Also, this movie had a lot of stop motion, which was just brilliantly done. And I think his name was Josh Funk, the man.
Yes.
It was just... So I had to check that at the end. I was like, ooh, who is he? Because he's really good. Yeah. Also, very talented and very cool. I love stop motion.
Me too. Ever since Night Before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I know how long that takes. Yeah. It's hard.
It's hard work.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah. Also, a little stop motion and just in general. And it's in Happiness of the Katakuris as well, which is really good. Yeah. But this is a very weird movie. And this one kind of reminded me of Cat Sick Blues. The feeling of it. Like, do you get me a little bit?
Just like...
they don't have anything in common.
No, but like, what am I going to see now? Or
exactly.
Like, that feeling.
Like, you're watching this and you're just like, what is going on? Like, there's doll parts and people's skin is just bubbling, and there's weird TV in this as well.
Yeah, there is.
And it's just an explosion of dolls, neon, lighting,
masks.
Yeah.
Everything.
Awesome masks. And mental breakdowns, basically.
Yeah.
And I can relate.
Yeah.
There's a point where you just take enough shit, and then you're just like, and you go over the breaking point, and then, thankfully, I've been able to come back, but,
But not everyone.
Not everyone can come back.
Yeah.
Not everyone has to come back. A lot of people deserve to get done whatever happened to them in this movie. I don't want to spoil anything,
definitely.
but it's a very difficult and fantastic movie, because it's like children, fantastic. And it's hard. It's hard being a child. It's hard being grown up, but it's hard being a child too. That shit messes you up. So very well done with this, Heidi. I really enjoyed it.
Very well done.
And also, she made a little clip for us when she talked about the movie and everything. So we'll post that in the box down below so you can check it out. Where her thoughts of this movie came from. Yeah. So, and they had like the vegan jokes. Did you notice that? And she's a vegan, and they had like, in hell they only have like vegans. I can't remember exactly what they said, but they had like these like bad vegans are bad jokes, and that made me laugh.
Yeah, it's funny. You can laugh at yourself,
Yeah. So this made my day.
Mine too, because I was working 14 hours when I saw this, so I was like, yeah.
And there's one thing that I have to not to complain, but that pulled down the grade a little bit, and that was the music. Some of the music was, and sound, not the music, sorry, the sound. Mm-hmm. Like you could hear, like, sometimes in the background. Mm-hmm. Like the sound kind of changed sometimes, the sound quality. Mm-hmm. And I know ask hard, because that's gonna probably be a big problem, or a problem for us in Saudi. We'll see. But that, that was the only thing that I thought, well, what's that? Like, not like, oh, that's terrible. More like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But I really did enjoy this movie. And it's up there with Cat Sick Blues for me. So, 9 out of 10.
Me too, 9 out of 10.
It's a good movie.
Good job.
I just don't know what I watched. Maybe just like hypnotized me. Okay,
we have to move on to our last.
Chomp.
Yeah, Chomp.
Yes.
It's a short film by Lynn Hansen.
And this, I had no idea what this was when I put it on. I just click. And it's about like a zombie. This is guy who writes books and has this TV show about training your pit bull to recognize zombies. And then this old lady goes out and she like brings home the younger boy or younger man and locks him up, and he's in like his zombie Halloween costume. He's like, "Oh, my dog barked at you. You're a zombie."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What?" And he's not actually a zombie. And she like tries to give him brains, and she's like, "Come on, you're a zombie. Come on, good boy." And it's just a fun.
Yeah, we all love our psycho grannies.
Yeah.
So
I love psycho grannies.
Me
there should be
too.
so many more movies with psycho grannies.
Yeah.
Like,
you're like, oh, she seems sweet. Oh no.
that was the first thing I wrote. Like, cute grandma. I love the grandma.
Wow, cute grandma.
Like,
she's gonna be a victim. Oh.
like, she's like goes around like chomp
with
chomp.
her teeth.
Yeah. Chomp. And I loved that. The whole chomp thing was really, really good. The music in this was fantastic. I loved it.
And the acting was good.
Yeah.
There were only like two characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
They were good.
But it was 4.
Was it 4?
And there's a little girl.
Oh
there
yeah.
was the man.
Oh yeah.
And
we can
the other man and the woman or the older granny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the dog.
Oh.
Yes, the dog. I remember the dog.
Yeah, the dog was awesome.
Yeah. It's a funny short film with just a lot of fun. I don't even know what more to say about it than it's
just watch it
fantastic.
and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's a good one.
It is. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Same. Did we get everything same? No.
Almost. Yeah.
We did it.
Oh.
We had the same in Lilith, but but we had like totally different thoughts about it. Not that scores matter, I guess, but what we talk about, and if we talk about anything. So, that's it for today.
For our female indie special.
Yes. And next week we'll
have more indie special.
Is it? Isn't that short films?
But they're in the short films. Yeah.
Some short film specials. And after that one, we're planning on having like one short every episode. So we'll have 3 feature length and 1 short. So we won't have like a full short episode, but like have one in every one. So please recommend the short films for us, because they're hard to find. Some of them, like a lot of the ones that we've watched, I can't see them again.
They're very hard. And mostly when we get a recommendation, they're really good. Yeah. I
love short films. So
me too.
If you have any, just bosh them in, email them us, post them on our Facebook, and
watch them and review them. So
yeah, awesome.
So keep watching and liking our videos, and subscribe and like us on Facebook.
Indeed. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Stay horrific.
Bye.
Bye.